Welcome to the YouTube channel of Shet Vidya Mandir English High School. Children, this is the fifth part of chapter number 12, Reproduction in Plants. Children, in this part of the chapter, we will study about the sexual reproduction, in which we will study about the pollination, fertilization, fruits and seed formation. Sexual reproduction. Flowers are said to be the reproductive part of a plant. They help plants in sexual reproduction and produces fruits and seeds. Flowers consist of stamen and pistil. Stamen is the male reproductive part of the flower, whereas the pistil is the female reproductive part of the flower. Unisexual and bisexual flowers. Flowers which contain only the pistil or only the stamen are called as the unisexual flowers, such as the papaya, cucumber and cornflower. Flowers which contain both the pistil and the stamen are said to be the bisexual flowers, such as the rose, mustard and the petunia flowers. Stamen. Children, stamen is the male reproductive part of a flower. A stamen consists of an anther and the filament. A stamen consists of a swollen portion at the tip which is called as the anther and a long stalk which is called as the filament. Anther produces pollen grains which are said to be the male reproductive cells. Pistil. Pistil is the female reproductive part of the flower, and the pistil consists of the stigma, style and ovary. The ovary contains one or more ovules. The female gamete or the egg is formed in an ovule, and the ovule develops into a seed after the fertilization. Pollination. In sexual reproduction, it is essential that the male and the female gametes must come in contact with each other and then fuse to form the zygote. Therefore, the first step is the transfer of pollen grains from the anther to the stigma of the pistil. This transfer of pollen grains from the anther to stigma is said to be the pollination. Pollination is of two types, self-pollination and the cross-pollination. Self-pollination. The transfer of pollen grains from the anther of a flower to the stigma of the same flower is called as the self-pollination. It generally occurs in the bisexual flower. Cross-pollination. The transfer of pollen grains from the anther of a flower to the stigma of the another flower of the same kind or the same species is known as the cross-pollination. In cross-pollination, outside agencies such as the air, insects, birds are required to transfer the pollen grains from the anther of one flower to the stigma of another flower. Flowers which are pollinated through the insects like the honeybee, butterfly and birds produce nectar, fragrance or beautifully colored to attract these animals. Thus, the animals unknowingly carry out the pollination for plants. Fertilization. When the pollen grains from a flower land on the stigma of a flower belonging to the same species, it gives rise to a pollen tube. Children, you can see in the picture here. The pollen tube carrying male gametes grows downwards into the style to reach an ovule in the ovary. The male gamete fuses with the egg cell and forms the zygote. The fusion of the male gamete with an egg cell to form a zygote is called as the fertilization. The zygote develops into an embryo. Fruits and seed formation. After the fertilization, the ovary grows into a fruit and other parts of a flower fall off. The fruit is the ripened ovary. The seed develop from the ovules. The seed contains an embryo enclosed in a protective seed coat.